So many players are about to get Genbo for free. You can be one of them, and he is amazing. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here, and we are talking Genbo the Dishonored today. Now, the great thing about this champion is not only does he look amazing, but he is a great champion in the game. His entire kit is great. He has a speed aura for arena battles. He has an A1 double hitter that, steals increased attack buffs. He has an AoE, decreases the duration of all buffs by 1 turn that can't be resisted on crits, and he gives himself increased crit rate, increased crit damage, granting an extra turn to go into that. In addition to that, he's immune to decreased attack, he ignores unkillable buffs, and you're gonna probably have increased attack on your champion. So this is an incredible champion for you, and everybody's going to be able to get him for the most part. So what am I talking about here? If you have Amazon Prime, in the next couple days on February 2nd, you're going to be able to get Genbo the Dishonored for free, and I will be getting him on the free-to-play account, which is very exciting. He's going to be the best damage dealer on the free-to-play by a mile. And I also do have on the free-to-play account another champion from that faction, which is Nagorio, okay? But I think that Genbo is even better than Nagorio because he has this aura and he has this decreasing the duration of buffs plus ignoring unkillable worked into his kit, okay? Now, how are you going to build Genbo? I have a build that I think is very mid-game accessible. So if you're getting Genbo and you've been playing for a little while, this is just my faction war build. It does not have a lot of very good gear on it, and not crazy stats here. So you can see I actually have 3 speed pieces and then 3 broken pieces. So really, I have 2 broken sets and a speed set. Nothing crazy on him. And I have total stats of 4,600 attack, 235 crit damage. My original goal was to get 100% crit rate so that he can crit on his A1. But I didn't end up committing the gear to it. And then he has this increased crit rate to buff him. But I think a really viable way to build him would be, say, removing the crit rate from this type of a shield altogether and finding something with crit damage or completing a set that you need because you won't need as much crit damage. You won't need as much crit rate. So, Genbo is an attack-based champion, so you want to put him in an attack-based chest. You want to put him in an attack-based ring and an attack banner. You're definitely going to want crit damage on the amulet and attack substats there. And then you want to build him with as much attack and crit damage as possible. The main way you do that is by putting crit damage gloves with crit rate substats. So let me go ahead and put together another build with this champion. Actually, I've been meaning to switch the ring and the banner, and I think that I just got a ring and a banner that would work well for this champion. Look at this one. This is an automatic improvement, and I can put a glyph on here also. Perfect. And then this will be an easy way to boost his attack, 291. And then I think I got an upgrade on the banner, although it was one that was going to make him slower. Yes. So let's see what happens when I put a glyph on here. How much of a difference would that make? Because the other banner I have has speed. This would only be 85 and I'd be losing 11 speed. So actually, I think I'm going to keep that banner there and just do the ring. All right, so that's an easy way to upgrade your attack-based champions, is finding a ring with a double roll, putting it to level 16. Also, you can put the weapon to level 16 as well, because that's going to add more attack. But a lot of times when you're mid-game, you don't have the silver to put all of your pieces to level 16. You just don't. And so you end up leaving the top row at 12. Sometimes you leave the ring and the banner at 12. And just prioritize this middle row at level 16. So it depends on where you're at and how much silver you have. We got up to 5k attack, 235 crit damage, which is great goals. Now, if you want to transition him into an end game build, then you should be farming Fire Knight right now, okay? You should be farming Fire Knight right now. We have a Fire Knight tournament going on, and in addition to that, we have the 3 times Savage going on in the Fire Knight to complement your future Genbo or another champion on your account. This is an incredible event right now, and you can see I have a lot of energy stored up here for me to put into. 100% of that is going into Fire Knight today, I need you to know. So let me go ahead and pause the video here. I'm going to put together a more endgame build of Genbo to show you as well as a comparison. Alright, so before I equip this last piece of gear, I think this is a good time to mention this. I think building him around 70% crit rate is going to be the best because of that boost he gives himself. So if I can take a look at this Cleo piece, I have a ton of attack percentage here. I think there was another one with a lot of attack percentage here. Yes. That one. And then was there a third one? I thought there was a third one that I had a lot of attack percentage also. I guess not. I guess it was just this one. But I'm going to go ahead and do one of those for now. I would prefer this one, but then we would go down to 69. And as much as fun as that is, I would rather just have the ability to get that crit rate on there easily, right? You'll notice I have a divine offense set here, and even though this is a 5-star piece, it is still an attack percentage chest, and it boosts up my attack, okay? Now you can also, if you have the gear for it, you can also put attack percentage boots on. But you have to be careful about the speed, okay? I would go down 40 speed here, so you need a very specific team, but you can tell that's going to make a really big impact on my attack. So usually you want speed substats in the majority of your gear if you're going to put attack percentage boots there, okay? So for now, I would just say Savage is the best way to go with him, and then pairing that with a Cruel, Fatal, offense type of set to give yourself more attack, or crit damage if you don't have those. Crit damage is another good alternative, but building up the attack stat is pretty challenging because his attack stat is not that high, but it's got to be your main goal. All right, so I'm not going to go ahead and equip there and mess up all my other builds, but we are going to hop into Arena, and I'm going to show you, even with this mid-game stats, how powerful he can be. Alright, so we have what I would consider to be a pretty standard arena team here. We have Arbiter into Control, into Decreased Defense, into our Nuker. Now, I don't know, this might be too tanky of a team for us to beat here, and if Mortu's in Stone Skin, that's going to be really problematic. But I wanted to come up against a challenging fight here, and this one stood out to me immediately. So let's come in here and see what we can do. We do have 2 revivers in case things go to crap, but Mortu is going to block that. Alright, so we have the Stone Skin bonus on Ultimate Death Knight. Then we're going to provoke the 3 of them. Then we're going to put up our Decreased Defense. Then we're going to do Genbo's Boost. And now here, he should decrease the duration of the Stone Skin by a turn as well, which is very critical, and I'm hoping we're going to kill some people. Alright, so we killed Rector, we had a reaction proc over here, and the Stone Skin buff did not get reduced. So that is not good. Let's do Arbiter. We got resisted there as well. And let's go ahead and attack more too. That's going to go to Genbo, or that's going to go to Ultimate Death Knight. We'll go ahead and heal here and boost so that they don't cut in. And then the nice thing here is we should be able to, because this attacks 2 times, we're going to still be able to kill him on the second hit. The first hit goes to Ultimate Death Knight, the second hit kills him. So now we can just, you know, bide our time until that Stone Skin buff wears off. And we're having increased attack because of Arbiter. That's going to pair really well with him. If you don't have Arbiter, you can use somebody like Mordecai. There's plenty of other champions that do increase attack as well. Second hit going to kill there. Not quite. But you can tell this is a very tanky team here. No sense in doing that. They have block debuffs up, so I probably should have provoked her. But hopefully our cooldowns are back now. Or we can reset the cooldowns. Perfect. And now we should be able to remove those buffs and kill people. Alright, now all of that is good. I'm going to go ahead and set auto here. And then we can just go from there. So you can tell, even against a very tanky team here, we are really still in a fine position. More2 really had nothing to deal with us here. We did not even need it. And then we can come in and look at how this team will run on auto. But Genbo, even in the mid-game gear here, was able to get the job done. And boom. He was able to get the job done, even in the mid-game gear, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. Can we beat Necret? I don't think so. And I don't have my fastest gear on here, so we might go second here. Well, let me show you how I would program the AI. I would always do this 1 first and this 2 second, because he likes to, like you saw in that fight there, he likes to A3 and then A1. So I would always do it like that. Let's see if we're faster here, and then we can win this fight on auto. Now, if you don't have Molly, you can easily put Vizix in this team here. She fits very well, and you can see Molly helped us cut in. So even though we didn't go first, we're still going to beat them. And oh my goodness, Uko stole the reflect damage buff off of Molly. That's crazy. And he's provoked, so we're going to kill him easily before he gets a turn. Molly, an incredible champion. Still, I feel underrated in the game. But either way, you can see he is going to be a great champion for you. So, if you needed some incentive to go build your Genbo, there you go. Everybody can get Genbo if you're linking your Amazon Prime, and hopefully this video was helpful to you. You can copy and paste these ideas on how to build an attack-based champion to any attack-based nuker and be successful on your account. Let me know what you think about Genbo. Are you using him? And is this going to be a great addition with the Prime Gaming to your account? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.